a grabar. Okay, so welcome to your class. Today is Thursday, 24. So we got our last oral presentation. So who's first? Let's see, Eden Nilsson, right? Are you ready? Okay,
I'm
excellent,
ready.
excellent. Okay, remember, you have to pronounce correctly. O sea, cuando vayamos a pronunciar, no me vaya a ir corriendo, por favor, ¿ok? This is an oral
Okay.
presentation, so relax. Don't worry about it because you are going to do it, okay? So, okay, Ellen Nilsson, please, what's your topic?
My topic um, about is it as a time you see that take a got lost in the subway.
Okay, that's a very long, qué largo tu tema, hijo. That's a very long topic. Ok. Recuerden elegir temas con los que ustedes se sientan cómodos, ok? Con los que ustedes se sientan cómodos. Ok. Eden Nilsson, please, could you repeat? Repetime tu tema y trata de pronunciar. Ok. Could you please repeat your topic?
You see take a got lost in the subway.
In the subway.
Subway.
In the subway. Ok. Se dice sense. Robert,
Sense.
sense. No, perdón, ahí, perdón, Robert, que te, perdón, Edenizo, se dice sense. Perdón, permite, vamos a hacer algo, espérame. ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda? Porque, perdón, Edenilson, que te interrumpí, hijo. ¿Alguien tiene
No
alguna
está
duda de
bien.
pronunciación para no estar interrumpiendo a sus compañeros? Perdón, Edenilson, ¿alguien tiene alguna duda? Ahorita pregúnteme, porfa, porque después ya no voy a poder. ¿Dudas
Mi
o
teacher,
Yes, Fabi, dime.
Yo también tengo uno.
caballero, para decir caballero, pero refiriéndose como a una, ay, ¿cómo se dice? Característica de un hombre, o sea, es caballeroso.
Un adjetivo, gentleman. Gentleman. Gentleman.
Ok, gracias.
Gentleman. Ok, ¿alguna otra pregunta, por favor?
Mi
Yo,
teacher,
Ok, Berito, después voy con René.
como para decir heroína, ¿cómo
Hero.
se
Hero.
ah,
She is, ella es. She is my hero.
¿Y si es él?
He is my hero. Solo
Ok.
cambia él, hija. Hero es heroíno, héroe, viene de héroe. Y solo cambia el pronombre. He es él, she es ella.
Ya, gracias,
Ok.
teacher.
René.
para decir, como desgraciadamente o lamentablemente,
It is a shame. Te lo mando al chat, ahí se los mando a todos. Shame, es una lástima, desgraciadamente.
shame.
Shame. It is a shame, esto es una lástima. O fue una lástima, was a shame. O qué lástima, what a shame.
What? ¿Cómo es?
What
What a shame.
a shame. Lo único que yo lo digo rápido, what a shame. Así como que, qué lástima, vea. Qué lástima. Ok, ¿alguna otra pregunta de pronunciación, por favor? Porque ya no quiero interrumpir a sus compañeros. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ok, Eden Nilsson. Hoy sí, hijo, démosle. Action.
Okay. My topic is you see take a got lost in the subway. In the subway. Um, well don't with not very common date. I am my mom and sister. Went to the subway. But well I talk I talked the subway. Was smart but not the subway was too big. I mean it was because the sad that it was Uge. It was Uge. I got scared. Scared. When my mom when my mom left along with my sister and my sister my sister is going to book something, and I went to another place because on the fair I had bought the was my mask mascot. When I saw the shitting show of it started looking for for him, I called feel her feel her. Um, I was scared as I had no idea. I'm scared on Honda. First said, well, until moment I go to log for the party. Log where the car was well on the right, and I can't feel the car. Mm, from her, I did no further to her away from her. So ya todo dicho.
Finish. Ok. Paréntesis. Necesitamos mejorar pronunciación. Entonces, vamos a hacer algo ahí, pero te lo voy a decir en este caso después. Sí. Algo que te va a ayudar mucho a ti para que logres pronunciar bien. Porque tenemos detalles ahí de pronunciación. Entonces, acuérdame, cuando terminemos me dice, teacher, usted dijo que me iba a decir algo. Entonces, acuérdame, ¿ok? Te voy a dar ahí una ayuda extra para que vayamos mejorando pronunciación. Thank you. Ok, let's see. Berito, are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Ok, se prepara Natalie. Ok, Berito, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, class. Then I will tell you my story. My topic is a story about the person I I met. 18 years ago, I became the older sister. It was a unique experience in which I was going to share time with my brother, and at the same time, I became his hero because I protected his from people who wanted to hurt him. Our childhood was a bit difficult, but we were very happy. In the end, we became to greet people. My brother was the person who was in my worst moments. Since there came a time in my life when I fell into depression, and he was there to support me at all times. He is my hero. Um, seven months ago, my hero left for the United States, which broke broke my show. Since I was not going to help the person while protected my and took care of my my side. It's At this moment in my life, I am going to through a depressive moment, and the truth is that I really need the support of my brother. I need a hope from him, and for him to tell me that everything will my fine be fine. I know that this pain will pass, and that so I will see my brother again. To that he can give, uh, he can give me those words of encouragement that's need. Um, I am only conning the dice to be with my to be with him and tell him how much I have missed him. Finish, teacher.
Ok, excelente, thank you. Lo mismo, ¿verdad? Pulir, pronunciación. Pulir, pronunciación. A partir del nivel 4, en el nivel 4 se ve mucho lo que es, perdón, se va a escuchar, vamos a ver mucho lo que son audios. Y eso les va a ayudar a ustedes en este caso a pronunciar. Vamos a ver también en este caso a practicar palabras raras que de repente no podamos pronunciar también, pero sí, tenemos que mejorar pronunciación en este caso. Ok, ahora bien, te entendí la historia. Y eso es otro punto que estoy evaluando. Si yo logro comprender de lo que ustedes están hablando, es porque hemos pronunciado casi el 80%, si no es que el 100% bien. Así que ese es uno de mis objetivos, tratar de entender de qué usted está hablando. Una historia bonita pero triste, Berito. Ok, thank you so much. Number 3, Natalie, are you ready?
Hi, teacher, I'm nervous.
Okay.
Teacher, how do you say sobrino?
Nephew. Nephew.
Nephew.
Con E. Nephew. ¿Quién era el número? Ok, Robert,
Okay,
nos preparamos. Ok, Nati, please, go ahead.
Yes, teacher. The topic with my history is my day. Hello, my name is Monica, and I speak my day. This day, I feeling fine. In first place, we met with old friends. I feel nostalgia. Why a long time we didn't see. Was back a time we talked, we smile, we drink coffee, and remember person of our ancient work. We say goodbye with sadness, we think until when see other again. And second place, a moment very, very sad. Sad to me. This day as well enrolled subject in the university. Had done plan to carry for subject, sorry. And this moment to enroll at 2 o'clock p.m. there was no more space. I'm very, very sad. I crying. My plane, they came to the ground. Only I can enroll to subject and know my preferred time. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for me. And In third place, my nephew. My nephew celebrate this day, his birthday, and asked to buy a cake and pizza. My nephew is a very happy. My children happy because see your auntie and cousin. This day has been very different. Mixed feeling. I want to cry, but sleep tend to class. Lie, because I stay a popa. Aún.
Okay. I still.
Only teacher.
Ok. Detalle, Mónica. Siento que todavía seguimos pensando en español. Tenemos el párrafo en español y lo traducimos, ¿verdad? Y obviamente sí, pero no siempre la estructura del español al pasarla al inglés es lo mismo. Así es que tenemos que practicar en este caso la estructura de las oraciones. Uno. Y dos, la velocidad. Evitar en este caso o en este caso la velocidad. Así es que necesitamos pulir eso también. Thank you, Nati. Ok. Robert, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, excellent. And let's see, I got number 5, Mari.
Yes, me, Mari.
And number 6, Jennifer. Okay, thank you. Okay, Robert, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, good evening. My name is Roberto Sanchez and I come to talk a little about my life. My life has always been a bit hard. I have moved from home on different occasions since I was a child. It is nothing relevant, but maybe I could never live with people for a long time. I live with my dad, mom, grandma, and sister. We were quite close. Since I was a little start playing soccer at school and friends from the neighborhood. I like it a lot and that was my dream to become a professional player. I play every day with plastic balls. My life seems normal, but my father and grandmother are alcoholics many times. They abuse me verbally or psychologically. I don't wish that down on anyone. Since I was little, I saw everything difficult because of it. I didn't have confidence. I was scary and even become bitter for having choose to people in my life. I have always tried to get my own. My mom always worked, but she is the only support I always had. I was waiting for night to see her. At school, he had good grades. He was always one of choose good Google the best grades despite everything. There was a moment when my mom no longer wanted to be with my dad and they separate. I really didn't feel sad or bad, but real calm. I could go out more often now. I played a lot soccer. In fact, I started training with the Alianza Quarries. I really love that sport. After a while, I started going to church and I like it a lot. It was something different. I just wanted to spend there. My most part of the day was church. Thank good I consider myself a good person. I not letting the time too much. I was able to finish my school with very good grades. Sometimes later I started my own business. I invested in accessories for cell phones or computers, handmade women's shoes, and in the end, used clothing. I was doing quite well and I liked it a lot. The sales area caught my attention. I studied sales room consultant at INSAFORP and at the university, sorry, I want to have my degree in international marketing. I am currently a tele, telemarketer in the sales area at Tulca Americas. It is a call center in Spanish. Uh, it was helped me in some way to route in the workplace. I have been there for 8 months now. I love my job, but I would like to enter a call center in English. I have to practice a lot, but I can do it. It is a small summary of my life, and it was my topic.
Excellent, and
Let's all teach.
I understood everything. I understood everything, every detail too. But so, just to improve grammar, okay? Grammar structure, okay? Porque, por ejemplo, yo tengo la oración, la casa es azul. Si yo digo en este caso, the blue is house, entonces ese es el detallito nada más que vamos a pulir. The house is blue, o sea, la estructura. Entonces es como que yo diga la azul casa, la azul casa. Entonces en inglés la casa es azul. The house is blue. Entonces el detallito que vamos a mejorar contigo es ese. En vez de decir the house is blue, estamos diciendo the blue is house. Entonces, detallitos de la estructura de la gramática nada más, Robert. Pronunciación buena. Ah, y también el ritmo, el tiempo, porque estamos así como que A, E, I, o en tu caso no, ya mejoramos la velocidad normal, ¿verdad? Excelente, Robert. Let's continue. Mari, welcome.
Qué miedo. Thank you.
No, pero usted no tiene que tener miedo.
Oh,
Ok,
cómo no.
let's see.
Okay.
Jennifer, nos preparamos. Ok, Mari, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Maricruz. The topic is about me. I was born in San Salvador in 1989. I live actually alone, but I have one sister in El Salvador, and I have two brothers in United States. Actually, I live in California. California for me is very expensive, but I don't have any country in the USA, but no more expensive. I was study architecture in my high school in El Salvador. I like the uh, uh, the airport jobs. I was work in the Comalapa airport in 204 and 6 or
2000.
2010 to 2017. I was like this job, but I have a opportunity to travel many countries. For example, I traveled to Brazil, to Colombia, South America, and I tried to travel to Spain, but I cannot travel because I need more money for make this travel.
And
Actually,
thanks God. Look at the situation in Europe. Thanks God.
Yeah, but in this year and ago, it is are different, but
Yes.
because 10 years ago, actually I am 33 years old. Well, 32, but I 33 in June 1st. Actually, I work in Amazon in California. It's a tired job, but I stand up all day for 10 hours. I try to speak in English because my partners only speak English, but I have some persons but speak Spanish, but the specifically need speak English. Actually, too, I study Portuguese, but I don't know what is the language first speaks first, the Portuguese or English. But I need the two language because my plans is return to airport, work in the airport de Los Angeles, but I have a 1 year in Amazon. I like, but is more is more tired. Actually, I live in Fontana. This is a city of Los Angeles, California. I'm missing my family. Maybe I try to travel to El Salvador in June for my birthday. I have a husband, but it's very difficult the relationship. But because I miss it. I miss him, but I try to spend the time with my cell phone or with video no, video
Video calls.
video calls. Yes. Um, actually, I like eat. I eat pupusas, but it's different the pupusas in California than El Salvador. But I miss the the Salvadorian food, and I like the weather because I love the weather, the cold weather,
The cold.
and yeah, and I love snow. The last month, I was traveled to the mountain. It's a big bird mountain, but it was my first time touch the snow. But it's for the moment happy for me. That's it, teacher.
Ok, excelente. Thank you, Mari. Mari, detalles. Tenemos la muletilla siempre del a. I have un ejemplo, va. I have a two sisters. En este caso, la muletilla, la fluidez muy buena. Excelente fluidez. O sea, y se escucha que no vamos leyendo. Bien se escucha que no vamos leyendo. En este caso, teacher, mire, yo prefiero que nos equivoquemos, pero que usted vaya hablando fluido, a que usted me hable bien, pero me vaya leyendo. Acuérdese que el inglés tiene que ser una manera fluida. Ahora bien, detalles. Voy a cumplir, un ejemplo, voy a cumplir 33. ¿Cómo lo diría usted?
Sí, ahí no supe cómo decir, por eso dije John First, I have y no I will, tendría que ser
I will, y me falta el verbo, porque will es el verbo auxiliar. Voy a cumplir 33. I will turn. T-U-R-N. I will turn. Y decimos la edad. I will turn 20. O sea, voy a cumplir 20. I will turn 40. Voy a cumplir 40. La pronunciación de junio, June. June. Y yo quiero decir, yo estuve viajando. En este caso usted me dijo, I was travel. En este caso, si yo quiero decir, yo estuve, I was traveling. Pasado continuo. Entonces, en general, Mari, la fluidez es muy buena. Ahora, nuestro objetivo es mejorar la parte de la gramática. ¿Qué es la
Okay.
gramática? Como para nosotros los latinos, escribir bien las palabras y pronunciarlas después, ¿verdad? Entonces, en este caso, la gramática nada más. De ahí fluidez, estamos bien. Detalles nada más de gramática en este caso. Ok, Mari, thank
Okay.
you so much. Jennifer, ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Excelente. Y lo importante es eso, que yo le entienda de qué es lo que usted nos está hablando, ¿verdad? De hecho, antes de que inicie Jennifer, en el nivel número 4 hay un ejercicio que vamos a hacer. Un compañero suyo va a contar una historia en inglés y después me va a decir de qué trata la historia que su amigo contó. Ok, Jennifer, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going to talk about the last documentary that I watched on Netflix. Was the Tinder swindler. And first, about Tinder is an app that you can meet a lot of people for they have a dates or relationships. You can date with someone for casual things or have a relationship or get married fast or only for being friends. And you can stay on the app and you can know people for the El Salvador or US or around the world. And the documentary, it's about the girls that in Europe that meet a man that looks handsome and millionaire for the photos that he posts on the app. And that girl matched with this man and they start to talk in the first date. He went to a date on a private jet, and the girl thought that he was millionaire and he had a very expensive and luxury lifestyle, and the girl fall in love. The name of the man is Simon Levi, and he had a system for get a lot of dates with a lot of girls in the same time. He traveled a lot and he went to a different part of Europe, and in the same week or in the same month, and he used the app for dating with a lot of girls. And at the month when he started to date with these girls, he borrowed money, and he start with, I have a problem with enemies and they try to kill me because I'm rich, but that was false. And the girls trust to him, but he was a completely big liar. And he told the same thing to all the girls, and all the girls trust to him. But and then he tried to borrow more money, and the girls give the money, and he told the girls that if the girls love him, they can borrow money from the bank for give the money to him, because he can use her credit cards, because the enemies know him location, and he could be in a bad position.
Okay.
And then the girls, one of the girls that was swindler, he talked with the police and the big groups of periodists, and he tried to help her. And then she knows more girls that were swindler too, and they tried to ca capture him or get him for give to the police and the authorities. And at the time he went to the jail, but right now he is outside. He only get 5 months on the jail because the people don't think that was a big, huge mistake or a big problem. He is from Israel, Israel, and he's freed, and he has Instagram too, and he is very popular, and some people love him, but a lot of girls hate him.
Okay, wow, that's a really nice story. I didn't have the opportunity to watch that series, but most people say it is a good series. So, let's see, Jennifer, la única tarea que te voy a dejar. Aprendámonos mínimo unas 20 palabras nuevas de vocabulario, ¿ok? Para ir en este caso utilizando más palabras. Fluidez, estamos bien. Sé que no ibas leyendo, tal vez tenías tus apuntes, creo yo, pero la fluidez, muy bien. Y te entendí exactamente todo lo que contaste de la historia. Entonces, la única tarea que te dejo, unas 20 palabras diarias nuevas, ¿ok? Para que vayamos enriqueciendo el vocabulario. Okay, Jennifer, thank you so much. So, next, please. Volunteer.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Fabiola, thank you, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Good evening, everybody. Now I want to share with you an experience that it was so impressive for me, and it was recently in my life. This history is about of law, is my history. And I want to start with maybe different, there are different persons can have good experience with another person, and it is we now like couples, but there are the other maybe 50% that have experience. It may be instead of this 50% there are people that take bad decisions or have a bad idea about love. But each time I want to share you my experience, and I want to start to talk about my situation. Now I am single, but you know, the woman sometimes we have cases and we have presence and a lot of things like a couples. So, but this year I thought on 1st January that the law is to love yourself, the love of friends and your family. And this is that it's okay for me. But in this that is month that everything is okay for me. But on January, I don't remember the date, but I meet a man. Really, I like his style. I like his boy. His ideas were very impressive to me. Impressive to me. He was a determined man in very gentleman. Thank you. And we went to a restaurant 3 or 5 times, I don't remember, until I feel that's butterfly in my stomach. I felt like a nervous person, and I want to clear that I am not a person with nervous, but he made me feel that it's obviously Disney tells you that the blue princess exists, and I felt thought that he was my blue prince. I really like him for his way of thinking, and it was much more than his physical. But one day, this wall story on the Disney for me. One day I went to a wedding planner because a friend from short is getting married this year. And so I saw many wedding portfolios and photos that are scheduled for this year. And I think you are really imagining what happening. So I took a calendar and I was looking at the couple's photos, and I was looking photo by photo. And I called a photo, and he wasn't in a photo. Yes, he just was in a photo. But first I started to invest him, and I really see that he was engaged, and he was,
Oh my God.
he has a girlfriend. Yeah, and
My
that he was
goodness.
going to be married, to get married soon. I don't know in what month, but I know he was going to get it soon, maybe in this year, obviously in this year. So my movie of the Disney is not too similar to like a princess. And my blue princess was not single, as he told me. He did not go out alone with friends, and he did not live alone. And of course, he was not in love, as he told me. So
Wow.
yeah. So this movie has not ended with a happy ending like a princess. And but now I really am happy, both with my many things in my work. And I think like a Cinderella, and very prepared, like as brave. And really, it was a shame. But this is only, this was experience in my life, and really good experience for to learn the different things, and obviously to learn things about love. um, that is my history in this year, in my case.
It
Things
was a
about love.
very interesting history, but yes, the loves exist. Of
Yeah.
course, the loves exist, and maybe not the blueprints. Maybe we need to find another kind of colors. Ok, Fabi,
Yeah.
la misma tarea que a Jennifer, 20 palabras nuevas diarias, ¿ok? Para que vayamos, ve,
Okay.
metiéndole más ahí. Muy bien en el tiempo, muy bien en la fluidez. Ok, Karencita, veo que tenemos ahí encendido el micrófono.
Yes.
Excelente, demo. Miren chicos, hoy nos vamos a pasar, bueno, los que ya participaron, si gustan, pueden ya descansar, pero si usted quiere quedarse en clase, démosle. Y además que aproveche, de todas maneras, mañana acuérdese que solamente es el examen final, así que metámosle un poquito hoy, ¿verdad? Metámosle un poquito hoy. Ok, Karen, please, go ahead.
Okay, my little story. Um, Today I will talk about my best trip, which was to go to the Paris, the city of law, visited the Eiffel Tower, the castle of Versailles. It's a garden. I ate crepes from the street, escargot, and drank wine. I visited La Gioconda, the picture La Gioconda.
Wow.
Although I did not take a photo because it's really well carried for wall again. That I like the most are the place, the part, but I didn't like that in some place. They don't speak Spanish or English, only French. on the Louvre museums, they didn't want to talk to me.
Okay, ok,
Only.
finish. Excelente, muy
Yeah,
bien. Te entendí todo, todo. Una pregunta, Karen. Cuando tú llegas a ese lugar en el de la Yoconda,
the Gioconda.
Yoconda, digo yo, ¿se puede tomar fotos o siempre está así muy lleno?
Is under the pandemic? No, before,
Yes.
before, mm, maybe.
Because I realized it is not allowed. O sea, yo pensaba que no era, que eso era prohibido. But okay, but
No, no,
that's.
no,
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. I saw
no.
the picture. I saw the pictures many years ago, right?
Yes,
Okay, nice,
yeah,
excellent.
is the picture small? Is small.
Uh-huh. It is the original.
The, yeah, the original is small.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Okay, nice. Okay, really nice. I understood everything just fluently. La fluidez en este caso, point one, to be more fluently. Point number two, the time. It's like a, okay, one, two, okay, just one fluently, okay? We need to practice
Okay,
fluent. And number two, the time. Yes, the time. But I understand. I understand every detail. Excellent. Thank you, Karen.
okay. Thank you.
Volunteer, please. Who's
Me,
ready? Aníbal. Okay, Aníbal, please go ahead.
eh, I want to describe my first visit to Cancun, an earthly paradise full of unforgettable beaches, beautiful sunset, many activities full of adventure in the jungle, and tours that brought me closer to the Mexican culture. I I am very excited to see the Yucatan Peninsula with its famous natural beauty and cultural personality. In particular, the show at El Bar Cocobongo. My trip to Cancun started from Querétaro in the center of the country. It is dry land with vineyards that take your breath away and view of the Sierra Gorda that are never forgotten. However, it was time to discover a friendlier heat, a humid heat, more tropical and closer to the beach. A perfect opportunity to disconnect from what was every day for me.
Mhm.
I organized myself with a couple of friends who already knew the destination and they took me to celebrate my birthday. I must accept that at the beginning I was not particularly excited since the subject of sarcasm is present daily on social network and newscast. I didn't want to be disappointed because my eyes wanted to see the world famous tur- tur- turquoise blue.
Okay, finish.
Finish.
Okay, excellent. Dos puntos. Punto número uno, pronunciación de verbos. Tenemos detalles con pronunciación de verbos. Por ejemplo, en este caso, yo me organicé. I organize. No, I organize. I organize it. Por ejemplo, emocionante. Exist. No. Excited. Entonces, tenemos en su caso la práctica de los verbos, pero en la cuestión de la pronunciación de verbos y específicamente podría decir quizás que en pasado, fíjese, en pasado. Punto número 2, el tiempo. Lo que hay que ir mejorando un poquito es el tiempo. Yo escuché que iba fluido, no escuché yo que fuera leyendo. Quizás tenía algunos apuntes nada más, ¿verdad, Aníbal? Pero de ahí la pronunciación de verbos en pasado y el tiempo nada más. Vamos a pulir. De ahí le entendí todo. A pesar de los detallitos de los verbos, se entendió todo. Excelente, Aníbal. Thank you.
Okay.
Volunteer, please.
Teacher,
Okay, Jenny. Go ahead, please.
good evening, class. My topic
Paréntesis. Recuerden, los que ya se sientan cansaditos, no tenga pena, usted puede retirarse y el día de mañana solamente nos quedamos pendientes con el examen final. Así que no se preocupe, no tenga pena porque ahí me estaban escribiendo, no tenga pena, yo sé que ya es hora. Ok, Jenny, please, go ahead.
Good evening, class. My topic is my favorite TV shows. When I'm at home, TV show at home, I really like to watch documentaries on different topics, for example, about animals or the culture of different countries. Documentaries are quite several programs to watch as a family, as they bring positive things and help education. I also really like cooking shows because I love learning recipes. So I can put them into practice. I like cooking for my family. Finish.
Ok, estaba un poquito nerviosa, Jenny. Ok, no nos pongamos nerviosas, hija, no te preocupes. Muy bien, punto número 1. Sí te entendí todo, pero sí quizás fue muy corta tu presentación, pero yo sé que los nervios, yo te podía sentir ahí, yo sé que los nervios te estaban ahí matando, como decimos los salvadoreños. Ok, detalles de palabras, detalles de vocabulario. Para decir documentales no se dice documentary, se dice documentals. Plurales, ¿va? Me gusta ver documentales. I like to see documentals. Recetas, recipe, no sé cómo fue que dijiste, recetas. Está hablando de las recetas que te gustaba cocinar, so recipes, en este caso. Entonces, y fíjate que lo extraño es, hija, que tú ya me has hablado muy fluidamente en otras clases, entonces yo creo que aquí te falló quizás lo de los nervios, si me equivoco o no.
Yes, teacher.
Ok, pero no, hombre, no se pongan nerviosos si nadie los está viendo, así que no se preocupen. Entonces, el detalle de pronunciación en general, Jenny, ¿ok? Detalles de pronunciación en general. Ok, volunteer, please.
Me?
Ok, René, please, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, teacher and parents. My time for this presentation, not is me or my stories, I talk for the esports. For the people who don't have idea, the esports means electronic sports. They are plays that play in competitive level in many countries. For example, Estados Unidos, United States, in Europe, China, or South Korea, Japan, and other countries. Many people think that all games are only for wasting time or only for kids. Oh yes, of course.
There are games for entertainment or other games for children, but the games considered esports have professional competitions around the world. There are professional leagues for these games, similar to football or basketball or baseball. On other sports, the players for the most important teams can win thousands or $1,000,000 for winning competitions or for sponsorships or more reasons. Usually the games considered esports are cooperative games where one or more people play with other people. For example, 5x5 or 3x3. Like in Call of Duty, for example, or Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Valorant, Dota 2, Rainbow Six, and many more. There are also competitions for single player games, for example, FIFA, Fortnite, or Free Fire. The esports are popular. Yes, for example, in the last year, and in League of Legends World Cup, had a view of 73 million viewers in the whole competition. Talking about money, the team winner of the Dota 2 World Cup in the last year won $18 million. About me, I like these games because I consider it to a competitive person, and generally I like video games, but sometimes a little bit stressful. But they are good games to play with a group of friends. For example, I play League of Legends with 4 friends, and I also played Call of Duty with other friends, or play with family. For example, I play with my cousins or my brother. The shame, what a shame in El Salvador, because in El Salvador or in America Central in general, no, there are not league of competitions for these games, or they are poor leagues because these countries, for many reasons, no, there are esport leagues.
Yes.
In the region,
It is a
only
shame.
Mexico. No, yes, but in Mexico, yes, in Mexico there are leagues. In Mexico, there a small stadium or arena, I don't remember, arena where esport games are played, and the matches are broadcast on television too. Only that.
Okay, muy bien. 0 mistakes. Well, maybe just a very little detail. Cuando mencionaste lo que me preguntaste de shame, se me fue la idea, se me fue el error. Para decir, es exacto, tú dices, el punto fue que si yo quiero decir esto es una lástima, it is a shame. It is a shame. O si yo quiero decir, qué lástima, hey, what a shame. Qué lástima, what a shame. Pero si yo quiero decir específico que eso es una lástima, it is, hey, it is a shame. Detallito chiquito. Muy bien, René.
Okay.
El único, excelente, fluidez. Yo sentí que no ibas leyendo y me gustó porque se te escuchaba cómodo con el tema. Y miren, para este tipo de prácticas, así como en el caso de Aníbal, así como en el caso de Karen, o sea, elijan temas con los que ustedes se sientan cómodos, ¿ok? Cómodos. O sea, para que usted se le sea en este caso más fácil, como el caso de Fabiola y Jennifer que dieron su, bueno, el caso de Fabiola que fue algo personal y en el caso de Jennifer que nos quiso compartir algo que a ella le gustaba. Entonces, tips, cuando tengamos este tipo de evaluaciones así, hable de lo que a usted más le gusta. Okay, I'm going to conclude, I'm going to finish with Albert. Good evening, Albert. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, what's your topic? Yo sé que usted no se aguanta por hablar media hora, pero fíjate que no tenemos tanto, mire.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Good evening, everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
My topic is tourism. Tourism has become one of the fastest growing economic sectors in the world. And it is evolution in the last decades has been characterized by its continuing expansion and diversification. And Europe tourism focus on promoting cities with more cultura in art. For example, Roma, Florence, Paris, Barcelona, Madrid, Amsterdam, etc. And South America, they focus on beaches and colonial towns. For example, Brazil, Machu Picchu in Peru, and Colombia, with its beautiful beaches and cities. And Central America also with beaches and towns. For example, Costa Rica, Roatán, Honduras, and El Salvador, with its beautiful volcanoes and beautiful beaches for surfing. On the other hand, in North America, for example, we have Mexico, who is an expert in tourism, with its beautiful beaches such as Cancun and Tulum, as well as the archaeology and religious and its traditions. ¿Qué más? To United States, también to Miami, for example, which has excellent beaches and very beautiful, excellent food and place to enjoy with the family. And if you ask me, I recommend Europe. It's beautiful. There's cultura and a lot of history. I love Europa. I visit Europa with my girlfriend. I love Italy. I love Paris, for example. Is other world. Is amazing. Really is amazing. Recommendation.
Okay. Okay, finish.
Only that.
Only that, teacher. Okay, excellent. Excelente fluidez, Albert. Podríamos decir que fue así como que, mire, les voy a contar, pero sí, pero no, muy buena fluidez. Ahora, detalles fíjese que de gramática no tanto. Detalles en este caso de pronunciación, por ejemplo, ¿cómo pronunciamos década en inglés?
No, decades.
Decades. ¿Cómo pronunciamos volcanes?
Ay, siempre me trabo.
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes. Y, por ejemplo, si yo quiero decir, a mí me gusta la
Burger.
pizza y
Burger.
también, un ejemplo, y también la hamburguesa, un ejemplo. I like pizza and also the burger.
And also.
Pero
No se
usted me
ocupa el
dijo,
to.
exacto, el to es cuando usted me dice, I like pizza, cuando usted me dice, hey, I like pupusas, vengo yo y le digo, me too, a mí también. Esa es la
Oh,
diferencia. Ambos
solo en ese
significan,
momento.
exacto, cuando yo, por ejemplo, a mí me gusta eso, a mí también, ese también es el to, pero cuando yo digo en este caso, también me gusta esto, pero o también por ejemplo, yo quiero decir, I could live in San Salvador, but also in Santa Ana. O sea, yo puedo vivir en San Salvador, pero también puedo vivir en Santa Ana.
Ahí es
Entonces,
also.
ahí es also. El to solamente es cuando usted afirma que también tiene los mismos gustos de la otra persona. Y el to es cuando usted afirma que tiene los mismos gustos de la otra persona. Y el also es cuando usted va a dar ejemplos. Tengo esto y también tengo esto. El also. Y el to solo es cuando usted afirma que a usted también le gusta lo mismo que a la otra persona. En el caso también de cómo pronunciamos cultura.
Culture, dije yo.
Ok. Culture. Casi. Culture.
Culture.
Culture. El cool, pero
Oh,
en ese caso al final. Culture. Culture.
culture.
Ok,
Culture.
aunque ahí en la grabación va a quedar, pero la primera vez que lo pronunció, sí no lo pronunció bien. Hoy sí, hoy ya sí más o menos le pegó.
Culture.
Entonces, culture, detallito. Entonces, en ese caso, la fluidez estamos muy bien.
¿Cómo es? ¿Culture o culture?
No, culture,
Culture. Como
culture.
con una che suave.
Exacto, como una che
Culture.
suave al final, exacto. Culture, no, vea. No,
Ajá,
así
culture,
como que
no.
culture, exacto,
Culture.
como culture,
Ya.
SH.
Y también el otro, ¿sabe que me da miedo a veces decir?
Ajá.
Es playas, porque siento que voy a decir la mala palabra.
Lo
No
único,
sé si lo dije
la
bien.
mala palabra es más pronunciada, o sea, es más entonada. Y en el caso de playa, beach, beach. Pero la otra es con E, más con E. La otra es más con E. Igual, por ejemplo, ayer estábamos
Ajá,
viendo.
pero yo dije beaches, como playas.
Entonces, no, pero esa está bien, beaches. Sí, beaches.
Alright.
Pero la otra es más como con E la mala palabra. Y esta última, ayer con sus compañeros vimos la de sheet of paper. La palabra sheet es hoja, pero si yo la pronuncio ya con la I bien pronunciada, ya es otra cosa también. Entonces es la entonación también, es la entonación, como en el caso de beach, playa, pero si yo lo digo con entre la E y la I, ya estoy diciendo la mala palabra también. Pero igual no se la voy a enseñar porque, o sea, no, pero de ahí estamos bien, de ahí estamos bien.
Okay,
¿Dudas
okay.
o preguntas, señores? No se preocupe que mañana van a, entre comillas, mañana van a descansar porque mañana les voy a mandar el link de la evaluación de todo lo que hemos visto durante este mes. Y el día lunes, señores, si Dios nos lo permite, arrancamos con nivel número 4. Siempre en el mismo horario. ¿Dudas o preguntas?
Teacher,
Yes.
lo que me iba a decir.
Vaya, hijo, ahí te escribo, hijo lindo, porque ya es nochecito, pero yo te escribo porque para darte el tips de lo de la pronunciación, ¿ok?
Ok.
Vaya, hijo, está bien. Bueno, señores, gracias a todos. Pasen una feliz noche y nos vemos mañana. Bueno, no nos vemos, no que estemos pendientes mañana a las 9 de la noche. Tenemos de 9 a 10 para hacer el examen a las 9 en punto. Yo se los envío. Good night, people.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
teacher.
God bless you.
Thank you.